in the second part, I want to speak about what I think are going to be the most important implications of the AI revolution. So bear with me. I'm going to share my slides. Okay. And this is something that Sam Altman, which is, of course, the CEO hold on, what's going on with my slide? Okay, it's working. Sam Altman, which is the CEO of OpenAI, he takes it at his departure point to whatever he's doing. And he put on the table this kind of definition, which we're going to see a different one later on, but what is intelligent? And well, there are people who think that William James said it. There are other people who said that it might be Albert Einstein. But anyway, intelligence is the ability to reach the same goal by different means. And personally, I think it's a beautiful, it's really a beautiful definition, because it's very open, it's very wide, it gives you, so many opportunities. And what Sam Altman says is that the essence of what is happening right now with AI is that our intelligence is going to be doubled every 18 months. It's unbelievable. Because think about this machine, it wasn't upgraded in 2 million years, and it can't be updated because, the size of it can't be grown, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to be born, because we have to go through the birth canal, and, there isn't space for more than that. So there is no internal, upgrade. So this is like an external upgrade. And it means that, think about it, that you're going to have a private assistant or a personal assistant that is going to be wiser every 18 months. And if you operate this machine properly, it means that you are going to double your intelligence every 18 months. And think about the amount of opportunities that we're going to have in the future. Think about the amount of challenges that we are going to face in the coming future. So suddenly we have this kind of a tool that, enhanced our intelligence by 18%. We're going to speak more later about what kind of intelligence and whether it's going to be only one kind of intelligence. This is a different topic, but think about this. And this is the reason why Sam Altman said, we are taking out ChatGPT-3, even though we think it's slow, it's not relevant in many senses, it's not good enough to many assignments, but we are going to take it out, and we want humanity to be able to play with it, because play is the tool to getting used to new things. And we don't want the humanity to be overwhelmed by the tsunami of new methods and capabilities that we are going to bring. So we're bringing something which, like a toy, it's not really working properly, it's not always precise, is a little bit, hallucinating or whatever, but we want people to get used to it so they won't be overwhelmed, that there won't be, waves of shocks when the real technology is going to be. So in a sense, I think it's important to think about right now, the ChatGPT and the bird and whatever, everything that is coming right now, it's like the internet in the beginning of the 90s. It's no more than that. It's no more than that. So I think this is why it's so hard for us even to imagine what can be done, because if we would have met now, like in the beginning of the 1990s, we would have talked about the internet, most of us would never be capable of thinking what can be done. And even, Mark Andreessen, who created the Mosaic, which was really the surface in which, the platform on which we put on top of the DARPA, and this was really enabling millions and then billions of people using it. So he really was the creator of the right infrastructure for the internet. He said that when they were sitting in the meetings at 92, 93, and they were writing the list of things that can be done on the internet, he said, there are two things that we thought are incredibly stupid and people will never do on the internet. And the first one was buying on the internet. And the second was, of course, what? it was dating on the internet, where 50% of the couples right now in the States are meeting through the different dating apps and so forth. So think about all of this. So, and then Kevin Cayley, I think, said the most interesting thing. It says two interesting things. I'm going to quote him now. He said, the essence of the coming revolution is that we will never think alone. We will never have to sit down alone in the room and think, how are we going to tackle this challenge? Doesn't matter whether it's a presentation for the early morning, for the early late in the morning. Is it doing something unique? Try something new, whatever it is. Doesn't matter what it is. Even writing code, all of us will be capable of writing code without learning to write code. So we will never think alone. And Kevin Cayley is talking about it when he says, well, I hate writing, I'm suffering, and the worst is for me is writing the first draft. So now I can go to ChatGPT. He's not working with 3, he's working with 4. Hopefully we will all get soon, this version. I'm still waiting for that. And he said, which is much better than the GPT-3. And he says, I can tell him, okay, give me some ideas, what should I write about? Or can you summarize my last book if I'm going to give a lecture? So I have the most important points and so forth. So we will have a personal intern, okay? Or we will have a co-pilot, depends on, it doesn't matter. They're so different. There are various kinds of metaphors that we can use for that. But I think the essence is that we will never be alone. Even if we'll be alone, we will never be lonely, because we are not really alone in this sense. And the second thing that Kevin Cayley is saying, which is, in my view, is simply magnificent, he says that the potential impact of the AI revolution is equal to the language revolution. Can you even try to imagine yourself, by yourself, with no one else, without language? How will you communicate with yourself? We are talking to ourselves constantly, all the time. We won't be able to live without having this capability to create and to, I would say, enjoy with this ongoing vivid dialogue that we have with ourselves. Can you think about it? Can you think about it? So I think the future is going to bring us so many wonderful surprises, because there are going to be endless possibilities.